Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I know exactly why you guys decided to click on this video, to know how to make your own bot for Supreme on any devices such as mobile or PC. We'll get back to that video just in a second. I just want to show you guys all my courses that I have right now, the full course with the code with it. So I have Shopify, I got Footsites, I got NewHag, and so much more coming on the way. So please subscribe to the website so you don't miss out anything on the Zalando course or the Nike course that may come out anytime soon. So now it's not your typical course for like Selenium where you're gonna auto click buttons. Here we're actually gonna learn on the new method called the request method, which we're gonna call the API to buy stuff from the API. So expect some speed from 1 to 4 seconds, so that's really fast. We'll learn the basics of programming, C#, how to bypass bot securities, task, proxies, finding the product, and so much more. I can't even name them all, how many there is. Again, if on top of that, if you're looking to do something this summer like coding or make your own bot, use a discount code called SUMMER for 50% off on any course. So if you have any question regarding my courses, feel free to message me. And now let's get back to the video.
Hi guys, today we're going to learn how to make a Supreme bot. No Selenium or whatever auto clicks. We're going to use APIs to finally communicate to the servers. That's all what all the big bots on the markets are using right now. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Most of the video is going to be mostly coding. If you're not really interested in coding but you want to make a Supreme bot, then I would just tell you guys to skip those minutes of coding, and the course would then be 30 minutes long, so you don't have to wait that 2 hours. Have a good day guys, and I hope you like the video.
So the bot that I'm going to show today on how to make it, it really depends on the proxy that you're using or the internet that you're using. So it could be from 2 seconds to 10 seconds, but besides that, it's going to be really fast. So my script that I'm going to show you guys today is mostly the script that a lot of big companies are using. So the Nike Shipbot, Cybersol, what they're using is all the same one. And the keyword there's different types of features you could probably add to the bots, like restock monitor. You could add bypassed poo key bypass that really creates a ticket, so you can basically bypass the checkout. You don't have, well, we're gonna see that through the video what I'm talking about. But yeah, so first let's get right into this. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need to download Unity. So it can be any kind of version in Unity. So what I'm using is Unity 2019. Yeah, so basically what you want to do is you want to create a new project. Don't put 3D, put 2D, and then press create, and it's gonna create automatically your thingy, so your scene. So you're gonna have something like this. Okay, so this is gonna be the first part. So what I want to do before starting the entire program, we're not going to use other methods like we saw on the internet, like Selenium or auto clicks, because auto clicks in Selenium, the problem with that is, yes, it goes fast compared to a human being, but the reason why a lot of people don't really use it, it's not really popular, is that it, like, when you click an item, sometimes the site takes so long to upload the images that you can never buy the item because it takes so slow. So that's why we want to use the API, so we can make the process even faster. So what I mean about API is that, so in the beginning we have a server. Okay, this is a server. Okay, I call it S. So basically, like, there's a bunch of users, alright? A bunch of users. Hey, Mr. A goes on the website. There's another guy that goes on the website. Another guy who wants to go on the website. Those are all the clients, and they're both all requesting. It's gonna be the protocol HTTP, and they're gonna make a request to the server, and the server is gonna give them a response back. Alright, it's gonna be a response. It's gonna be the same in HTTP. So same for them. There's gonna be a response. Gonna be a response. Gonna be a response. So when you're done all of that, okay, I'll just make a new one. Don't save. So when you're done all of that, it's gonna give you a response. Okay, so this is basically how it works. So what we're gonna try to do is that we're not gonna try to auto click, you know, whatever. We're gonna try to see how a normal user, how can we automate a request to the server, or we can post a request to the server. So posting a request actually is submitting a form. We'll see that a bit later in the video. So how can we post to the server and how we can get the information back? This is mainly the entire script that we're going to focus on, okay? But how are we going to do this? So first of all, we know what to do, but first of all, we have to know, in this video we're going to see how we can how keyword works in this video, how we can add to cart an item, how we can go through checkout, and how we can submit the checkout. So here you go. So basically, what all on the Supreme website, the drops really drops at 11 p.m. Thursday. I don't know about the EU sites and China sites. So normally what you do is you could go on shop all to see the entire categories of all the items that on sale, or you can go to in division, so you can put accessories, hats, t-shirts, a specific category for the item that you want. So let's say like if it was a box logo, you go in t-shirts, and then we get the box logo. Alright, so let's get through this keyword. So the main way I do it is I don't go, there's a lot of people, what they do is they go through the page source. So if you do right click on your mouse, there's view page source. So when you press that, you have a bunch of things, right? But some reason Supreme updated their website, so you just line out. It's gonna work the same way. If you do a request here, it's gonna work the same way. So boom, you have a bunch of like items, bunch of like what's sold out. You can't really get the link because there's no names. It's gonna be very hard for you to get the link of the product. So you can't go to Shopify. So let's say if you want to go on a specific category, so let's say shirts, and you go right click, view page choice. Alright, same thing, line wrap. Okay, that's great. We do have the name of different product. So we have this product, and if we go all the way, and we have the color orange. So based off that, if you go to orange, so if you want like, I don't know, dog SS word shirt, alright, and you want it, let's say you want that one, but you want it in purple, then you're just going to try to parse. So you're going to try to go through this page source code and trying to get only this part and this part of the code to get the link. And when you click the link, it brings you to purple. So this is sold out, but it's fine. It's not what we're trying to do right now. So this is basically how it works. There's a lot of people that do it from this way, right? It works, but it takes more time because everything in that website has to load for you. All the images have to load so you can parse through all of this. Bitch, this is not how I'm going to find the keyword. What I'm going to do is, so each Supreme, so every time Supreme, when you go in shop, okay, if you want to have access to all the items in a matter of seconds, so there's this link, supreme.com. I don't really go on mobile sites because security on it is way stricter, so I just go on mobile. So basically, if you want to go to mobile, you go supreme.com /mobile _stock .json. Normally this should bring you to the full page. Exactly, the full page. So you have access to all the products, every single item, everything. All of it that is on this website is all there. So that's great. Let's get back. So let's have another page for Supreme. So I just want to go on all. So today what we're gonna do is, we're gonna try to get this item, and it's called Dunk Tea, and the color is navy. Those are very important, crucial details you need for your bot to run. So the name of this product is Dunk Tea, and the color of it is navy. So you can pick the size. We don't have medium, so we're gonna pick medium. Alright? And this is gonna be what we want. Problem is, that, so forget about, well, keep in mind this page, right? Because we're gonna need it later. What we're gonna do here, alright, is we're gonna press on right click, and then same thing for view page first, but we're not gonna view page first. We're gonna press inspect. So what's really cool about Chrome is that you can actually see the server of Supreme and what's going on. So basically you want to go on. So right here it's blocking you from you to access the server. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to press the blue thing here, the red triangle. You're going to press this, deactivate breakpoints, and you're going to press this again. And then you should be able to have access to it. So every time I ask you to just repeat the same process. So go on network. So just delete everything. So clear. So this little logo here. And you're gonna press add to cart. So medium, add to cart. So you see, the first thing that we have, right, is add. Alright? Add has a status of 200. When you get a status of 200, that means that the post request, so going for here, so when the user posted over here to the server, it got post. He posted the thing to the server, and in response back, he got a status 200, meaning that his request or his post would succeed. If it wouldn't, you would most likely get an error of 500, meaning there's a problem with the post request. Or same way, if you ask the server and you get a 400 request, or error 400, that means that the page really doesn't exist or the link is wrong. We now have to go through So we have a response header. So what the server gives us is a bunch of cookies, whatever, cookies, blah blah blah, big cookies. Alright, we're not going to focus right now on the cookies, the response, because eventually later it's going to be really important for us. But yeah, it was status 200 posts. So if you go down to form data, we see that the server needs information. So it needs like information. You can't just send a normal post. You need information of what you want, right? So all this data here is linked to the item here. So normally S is the number of your shirt. ST is normally like the size, I think, or this was the size or the color, I'm not too sure. H is normally the quantity. Authenticity, you don't really need it, and if you use the mobile website, so this you can just forget about it, but you can use it if you want. SHK, it's a new measure that Supreme added to their website. It's just a random value that you're gonna have to get, but I'll explain to you later how to get that value. So if you go on this website, you're gonna see that when you post that request, it added shop, and it added a value, and then add. That value right here, right, is the value that you can find in this link right here, suprememobile.joxon.json. That's the value where you can find it. Right, so that's why we really need this website, so it's easier for us to generate this link. So by doing that, if you control C and control F and V, we see that that value is right here, and it's based off the T. So T, dung T, we have the value. So we do have the value. So this is the value for any of like the dung T names, but it doesn't have the color. It's only like the name of it. So with that, we can go and take this link, okay, and we're gonna go and create our own link, and it should give you this page. So what's cool about this page is it gives you all the information for what you need to post to the server here. So what you have is you have the HK, you have ST, and you have S. So with ST, so if you look ST, I don't think it gives you ST. It's mostly like size or whatever. Yeah, size. So we said that we wanted a navy, alright? So the navy color, so if you look at navy, the navy color, we have an ID of 3,230, sorry, I can't count, 30,287. And it's right here. It's for the color, sorry. And it even says navy right here. And right beside it, we have navy, the SHK. That's our value for that. So, like I said before, it's a random value every time. So that's why you're gonna see like that. So and then for S, so even for the size, so you want a medium. So a medium should be around here. Around here, yeah, there's a small, it says stock level, there's 0. So because we have all our data right on this page, thankfully because of this page, we can then submit our order to Supreme. Right? I know it's a bit confusing, what I just said, but when we're actually going to write the code, it's going to make way more sense. So when we're done live, it gave us a response. And that response, okay, is we don't care about all these cookies. We do not care. We don't care about these, we don't care about this, we don't care about all of this. What we do care is we care about the Supreme session. Supreme session is a cookie that we're actually going to need for our checkout page. So when we're going to go on checkout, so the browser can remember us, we need a cookie, and that cookie is going to help us know, okay, the person added that product. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go head to checkout. So A process the payment, checkout JSON. So checkout JSON is going to be the final checkpoint, the final post that you're going to have to send your information to. So here again we got 200, meaning that the post went through. The reason why is that so we can check the response of the server, and it says status failed to cart, and the reason why is because the credit card number is not a valid credit number, which is really right, valid not credit card number. So again, we're gonna do the exact same thing, right? So basically what we're gonna do is when we request the header, we're gonna add the cookie from earlier from the add to cart page. What we're gonna do is from here is gonna be form data. It's basically just case, and you're gonna have to put your own information all here. So order billing address, all of that is pretty self-explanatory. But basically all of this. The only problem with this is that there's a captcha right here, and that's the big problem with this page. And this is why you need a response. Normally people, what they do is they just leave it blank. But the problem is that if you just leave it blank, you could get an error if captcha is needed. So we're gonna bypass the captcha by using a third party. It's really easy how to use the service. I'll just show you how like where to go, what to get. It's pretty simple. And you have any questions about how to set up the third-party account, just send me a message, and I'll answer you back in like within 24 hours. Alright, so now we have an idea how the bot works. What we have to make sure to not make sure to like not to do and what to do. We're actually gonna start coding. So because you created the Unity project, and we know what to do here, is what I love about Unity is that you can create whatever you want. I know Unity is not the best platform to create your bot, but I mean it's fine. It's not the best, but it works, and it's actually beneficial in the long run. You can also use the script that we're gonna do on like a console. So you can do it on Visual Studio, make a console, run it from there, and it should work the same. Just gotta modify it tiny bit of stuff because it's a console and not a Unity. So you can use the script on PC too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a normal scene. We're gonna do right click, and then we're gonna go all the way to UI, and we're gonna make a canvas. So I'm not gonna go further into details how to use Unity. I could make another video on how to use it and whatever, but it's up to you guys if you want to. It's basically a canvas. I already created mine. A canvas is basically this rectangle thing where all you put your stuff here is gonna appear on the screen. So like I said before, using Unity it's pretty beneficial because when you want to, so if you press on file and then build settings, you can see all the platforms that you can run your script on. So you can run it on iOS, Android, PS4 if you want, Xbox One, iOS, PC, Mac, whatever you want. So we're just gonna run it on PC. You can run it on Android. I can make another video on how to publish on Android or publish it on Apple, but that could be in further projects. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go on the canvas, create same thing, UI. This is UI, user interface. We're gonna create a button, a simple button, and this I can make it bigger. This is gonna be start, and I'll create, rename it start bot. Start bot. Or no, let's just rename it by. And let's just make it green because we don't take any L's in this game. So of course it's always gonna be green. We can change the text, make it by, and then font size 40. And we also need a text to display the response and the post, so what's gonna happen to the server, if we can know where the bot is at during the script, so it's gonna make our job way easier. So same thing, UI on the canvas, not on the by canvas. UI text, make it enough big for you to fit in the size. Let's make it white because white is easier to read. Make it font 20. And then we're all set. So here we go. So let's start our C# script. So yeah, sorry. So the language that we're going to use is C#. C# is a very fantastic script. The lesson here is that we're not going to show how to use C#, the basics of C#. You can use that. There's a bunch of videos, courses. I could probably put in the link below for you guys to be familiarized with C#, but it's pretty simple. You don't really need to really know how to use C#. What I'll show is pretty obvious. So, but C#, what's good about C# is that it's the fastest language to use bots. There's a lot of people that use JavaScript. It's good, but it's not as fast as C#. Alright, so now because we created a file, so I didn't explain how to create that, but you just press right click, go on create, and then you can create your C# script, and you can then rename it to bot. So we're gonna go on bot. So there's gonna be void start and void update. So void start, basically if the file is integrated or added to the scene, is gonna execute the file once. If we add the file into void update, then it's gonna execute the file. I know, guys, I know exactly what you guys are thinking. Oh man, the course is done. Well, no, this was just a preview. If you want to get the full course and using a 50% off discount, you get the course for $79.99. Don't forget this is in Canadian, so if you're using dollar, well, this is gonna be even more cheaper for you guys. So yeah, we'll see how to add to cart, process the payment, and so much more. So just please look at the description what we're gonna look for. And also, again, guys, please message me if you have any questions regarding this course and in the next part. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like this video or share it to your friends. This will mean a lot. Part 2 will be uploaded next week.